All right. So, Mr. Cutsby, for those who don't know you, may you please introduce yourself.
Yeah, it's your boy, the Great Cutsby. Barber extraordinaire, cut dollar, cut daily dollar, you know.
Just
That's
to
me.
name a few.
Yeah, just to name a few, man, you know.
I've been knowing you for a long time, so I know you had a major leaguer over here. You cut a lot of people who are big names. Just to name a few, give me like two names that we might not know you cut.
I cut A Boogie. I cut Tory Lanez before. A few NBA players.
Okay. Tory, before he got the Bosley or after?
Before you got the Bosley.
we can't let them know you. I said that though. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So how did you get the passion for this? How did you know I'm that guy? I can do this. I'm God. You know.
Man, cutting hair. It was just it was written, man. It was like it was all lined up. I got my first pair of clippers in 7th grade, and my dad gave them to me. I needed them because I had a beard, and my beard was growing back like every 3 days in the 7th grade, and I couldn't go to the barber shop every day, so I had to learn how to do it on my own. And my dad showed me. And then, I just took it to the next level. Started seeing I can do it better than the barbers have been doing it. I felt like I cared a little bit more. And so, I just stuck with it, man. It was kind of like an art, you know. I liked drawing when I was younger, so.
Yeah, we're Fashion TV, man. We're going to give you your flowers while you're here. Because
sure.
You've been running around Texas and your name rings bells, man. I think you cut everybody's hair at my last prom.
Man.
That's how far we go back, man. I'm talking about everybody asking me, where did I get the drop fade? How do you feel like you perfected the drop fade?
The drop fade, man. I would have to say it all started. What year was that? Was it like 2014, maybe?
Yeah, it had to be around that time.
Had to be around like 2014, 2020, maybe even 2012. You're going to Timberview, weren't you?
Yeah. I was at Timberview, man. So like everybody used to do the shags, and people had the crazy Gumbies. You might see some people with the South Side, which I don't even understand.
I remember you. You were definitely one of the first that asked for the drops. Continual droppage. How did I perfect it though? I would have to say repeated, just doing it over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? But it's all different types of drops. You know, it's really what the customer wants. That's how you reach perfection. You know what I mean? So, you got your mid drops, your high drops. You got some people who got that super long line right here who want it short. So you got started way up here and then drop it down towards the back. You know, it's just, it just depends on the shape of the head. But I think that's where the perfection lies. Just making it custom to the shape of the head and making the customer just making sure the customer appreciates and likes what the outcome is.
Yeah, man. So how you gotta make sure the customer's always right.
Yeah.
How do you feel about your hospitality, and how have you stepped your hospitality game up? Because you pulled the massage gun out the other day, and I was like,
customer service is definitely a big part. I feel like that's what definitely separates you from other people. You know, why would somebody come to you rather than going to somebody else, you know? And that's the main, I would say that should be a main focus for most barbers, simply because most barbers don't really care. They just gonna give you what you want. And if you don't make the customer feel important in the chair, they don't have no obligation to come back to you. And that's where your bread and butter lies. It's in the repeated clientele. It's in the building relationships. It's in the I would say one step past customer service, which would be customer experience, and making sure the customer experiences has a good experience overall from what they hear when they come into the shop to their greeting them right through the door, just making them feel welcome. Little things like that go a long way.
Exactly. I seen you actually escalated your game. A lot of barbers don't have their own shop. So where are you located, and tell us how you ended up getting to ownership, feeling like you just had to, take your craft to its maximum level.
Well, it really just being prepared for opportunities when they arise. It was a great opportunity that the previous owner had offered me, and I couldn't really pass it up. I think he was trying to get out of the game. I think he was he definitely was going through some health issues, and so he just wanted to kind of ease out of the game, and he provided me with an opportunity to take full advantage of, and that's what I did.
Because I'm telling you, when we first walked into that shop, it was blank. And then I seen you slowly adding your increments to it. I started seeing the designs, the couch, the bathroom even looked elegant. So yeah. You want to be you should be messing around and be like a barber.
I still got a long way to go. I probably say I'm only 5% of the remodel that I want to do and making it my own. I'm only reached 5% of that, but this year, 2022, you'll be seeing constant changes. You might want to just keep doing an interview every few weeks to just document the progress, because it's going to be a total 360. Everything that I have done, the designs, the capes, the little couch, those are just I feel like those are things that need to be done, and just minute things that kind of could cause a more togetherness vibe whenever you come inside. But when you talk about feng shui of buildings and interior design, you gotta think from head to toe and very detailed. And I want the customer to feel like wow, whenever they come in. And I'm a long way from that right now, but it's we working at it every day, every week, and that's what it takes to get to that next level. Just chipping at it every day, and just trying to make that vision come to a realization.
Exactly. And a lot of people don't know that's a part of this game. Just the intro, the appearance, everything is a get up. A lot of barbers aren't fly and tend to kind of fall off and lose a passion for it.
Yeah.
What makes you wake up and be like, man, I'm gonna change somebody's day? Which you do. You make people's job interview go by smooth.
Man, I mean, cutting hair it's more than just clippers to the head and getting paid for that. It's you want a more personal experience. You want to see your clientele do well. You want to see everybody do well. You want to see your barbers do well. That's just how I go about it every day. It's not a day that goes by that I don't want to cut hair. Most of the time I gotta force myself to take an off day, and I really hardly ever have one of those. It's always one or two people that gotta slide in and get there. But from the jump.
You ain't throwing me shade, that's me. Last minute, I might bring 4 cousins.
Nah, it's never no shade, because it's a barber, it's what I do. But yeah, man. I remember when I first got my license and just seeing the older barbers, I used to wonder how they made ends meet. How do these men have families that they're taking care of, and all they doing is cutting hair? You know what I'm saying? Because I got my license in 2010, but 2010 I was still working two jobs. I had quit one of the jobs and I was still cutting hair. And then I got fired from that job at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh man, you gotta tell us about that. How did that go down, man?
Well, I was really wilding out, man. I was really making too much money. I was acting like the company was mine. You know what I'm saying? And so it was this server in there, and me and the server, we weren't really getting along at the time, and so he knows I'm working night shift. He comes in with his friends and orders some food, and I'm like, "You ordering food in my kitchen? Like, you have the audacity to think I'm gonna cook food for you?" You know what I'm saying? So he had ordered some mozzarella sticks. And if you know anything about Buffalo Wild Wings, they got blazing sauce, and that's the hottest sauce that they got. Whenever you have like a blazing wing challenge or whatever, they get the blazing oil. They get the oil that makes the sauce hot and drench it on the wings, put it in the microwave to make it temperature hot. They do all that extra stuff, but I mean, this is a temperature that sends you straight to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't prepared, yeah, definitely. And so, I had put the blazing oil in the mozzarella sauce and sent out the mozzarella sticks to his friends or whatever. And personally, I had forgot that I did it because, so much time had passed off. Working late night, I'm trying to close things down, get up out of there. And it turns out he was in the bathroom the whole time trying to get himself together before he came back there and confronted me. But yeah, he came back there trying to confront me, trying to throw a little ranch and stuff. Long story short, we both ended up getting fired for that silly shit. And that's when I fully embarked on my barber journey. It was a great exit out of the world of, out of the corporate world, I would say. You know what I'm saying? It was yeah.
You need to be slicing fades and,
Right.
But it's funny that you can laugh at that now.
Yeah.
What if you would have checked out?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Or gave up. So I would say that kind of instilled my drive to, cause like after I got fired, I was like, man, what I'm gonna do? How I'm gonna make up for that income that I was making over there, And so then I was like, fuck it, I'm cutting 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Anybody call me, I'm cutting. You know what I'm saying? If you can come to my house, I have it set up at the house. I have it set up at the shop. Anybody that needs a chop, and that was my mindset day one after getting fired in 2010, and that's pretty much how I've been doing it ever since. I would say it kind of created a black hole of people that just constantly get sucked in and get a haircut from me. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's.
And another thing, man, since we gotta get off topic, we know that you're the #1 barber in Texas. I know you don't want to say it because you're a humble guy, but I'm gonna say it. What do you like to do? What does the #1 barber like to do in his free time?
Oh man, free time. If there is any, right now, it's really just trying to get these other investments and other money situations off the ground, man. I'm trying to, get in this real estate, just multiple streams of income, honing in on, mastering and just learning something every day. It doesn't really matter what it is. I like to, try and play guitar.
Guitar?
Yeah, trying to do guitar, trying to add that to the list. I do photography, videography. I make t-shirts, cut and sew. You name it, man. It's not really much we can't do around here,
Yeah, you're a man of many crafts, man. You juggle a lot.
Yeah.
It takes a strong mind to balance out all of those tasks, So what do you do? What does the world need to know? What do you do to meditate? Do you like candles? Do you listen to jazz? What do you do to relax?
Most of the time, cutting hair relaxes me. I'm able to breathe and think, while I'm cutting hair. But if I'm not cutting hair, I like to be in the sauna. I like to meditate in the sauna, get that sweat going, just really kind of push your body, push your mind, push your limits. And you do that physically, it'll also be done mentally, And so that's what I like to do, Sit back, steam one,
That's Italian mob stuff, man. You might have a business meeting, in the steam room. You might make $1 million business move in the steam room.
Yeah.
And that's crazy because a lot of people do golf courses and all that stuff, man. They might want to go the other route and have their business meeting in the steam room, more relaxed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, do you plan on, making your business as a whole like a franchise?
With House of Fades, I'm the franchise part of it. I'm not sure because I definitely want to go more along the boutique side. So my next venture, my next business, it might be a bit larger, maybe a different name. I know a lot of, not a lot, but it's a few barbershops just around the United States that have House of Fades. My real DBA is actually Cutsby's House of Fades. And so, it's only one Cutsby's House of Fades. So I'm just trying to, build that name, build that brand, and build that lifestyle and the experience for the customer.
I feel like you can do it, man.
Yeah.
So whenever you eclipse the millions and billions, what do you plan on doing with your money, and do you feel like you can shift the culture?
Yeah, it's all about reinvesting in your money and putting it back into other situations that can make money for you, multiple streams, passive income, you got cryptocurrency, you got real estate. These are all fields and all areas that we got to conquer, that we got to learn, that we got to, take the time to sit down and do something for yourself, rather than trying to keep up with, everybody and what they're doing, who's going out, what you're missing. You could be missing a lot more if you don't sit down and buckle down and really focus in on what you need to get done for you,
Exactly. Because I feel like the black community, we could get with the Bitcoin or the NFTs, but we actually don't sit down and figure out like, hey, this is a hustle. But a lot of people looking at it as like some stuff that's like some nerd stuff. But I'm like, nah, like, shoot, you can have an NFT with just your face and a beard, and it can sell.
Yeah.
How do you feel about them kind of using like gorillas and certain stuff that looks like black culture, and capitalizing off of it? Do you feel like we should have like our own NFT lane?
I'm not too versed in the NFTs. I've seen a few of them. Don't really know how to make one yet. But I would say the most interesting NFT that I've seen was by Adidas. It was that little card and kind of looked like 3D. I would say that would be ideal for me when purchasing an NFT, making sure it's kind of like a tradable card, but I understand it's digital art. I'm not well versed on it yet. I'm still kind of learning. I watched one movie on it, trying to get an idea of what's going on in that world, and it's just more learning that has to be taking place in that area, in that field, but it's definitely, it's a new field, so it's definitely it's possible to be conquered, Yeah. It just takes time and effort.
Yeah. So where were you born at exactly?
Exactly, I was born out here in Dallas. All my family is from Chicago. Yeah.
So you born in Dallas. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch it up and ask you this: born in Dallas and Chicago. I know you might like Jordan, but we gotta go and stamp this: Jordan or Kobe?
I've always been big Jordan. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a big Jordan fan, but before, I would say probably a year or two before Kobe passed, I was definitely reading up on my Kobe and realizing what I was missing out on. You know, I was missing out. I was missing out with the Kobe. You know, but you know that's the Black Mamba. That's greatness. You know what I'm saying? But he had to get it from somewhere. He got it from Jordan. So I'd have to go with the original MJ. You know, but hey, Kobe, hey, he ain't far away. He perfected it himself. You know. Yeah. That whole mentality, that killer mentality, that's what a lot of people are missing. That's what they're trying to kill, and you know we can't let that happen.
Yeah, that mentality is so crazy. You talking about? I feel like you carry that on into the barbers, you know, into the barbering. I feel like you just come in the game, and I've never seen you just take a day off. You might be cutting until 6 a.m., 3 a.m. You know, you probably got a
I think this is my Uber Eats. Yeah.
Be like Rick Ross and walk out mid-interview.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back.
Man, why did he do that to them, bro?
He didn't even explain it.
Was they questions just not about nothing or what?
I think he had like an emergency or something, but he never like talked about it. You know what I mean? He never even gave us an explanation, but he probably hit up Carlos and them and was like, "Hey, something went down, you know." And they probably friends outside of that. But the way he did it was crazy. You know, he just dipped and didn't explain what happened. Nothing. He could at least said, "Peace," you know, I'm out. But he wasn't with that.
That's the boss, man. I like Rick Ross, man.
Yeah. Y'all got the beards and all that.
Hey, man.
Do you feel like the beard gives you like extra strength or?
Well, they do say that the power of a beard, man, it kind of helps with the manifestation and the speaking power into your words, you know. And so, yeah, I would say there's some truth to that. I try to be truthful and honest, you know, and try to stick to my word, you know, as much as I can.
Yeah, and then I've never had a beard in my life, so I don't even know. You can cut my hair out these years, and I just can't grow one. I feel like I need to go bald for me to get one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good thing for a man to have, but I don't know if I'm ready for it yet. I don't know. Who you listening to these days?
My boy Isaiah Rashad, all day, every day. J. Cole, he still got a nice little. His albums definitely got some longevity. I like Baby Keem, Kendrick. You know, I'm with that. I'm with the whole lyrical content. You know, if I'm not on no lyrical shit, I like my boy Flip De Niro. You know, I feel like I'm forgetting some people. I just like some smooth shit, some Larry June shit. You know, just like some smooth shit. None of that emotional gangsta fucking thug rap, bro. I ain't got time for none of that, bro. I don't understand how people listen to that shit, know the words to that shit. That shit fucks my frequency up. I can't get that shit 3 minutes.
Oh, come on, man. Some people be going through the pain and, you know, and they want to listen to, you know, I guess Ride Wave or, you know, that kind of music.
Yeah, I ain't with listening to another man cry and shit, you know, and whine and shit. I ain't with that shit.
Exactly. So you like guys like, I guess, J. Cole and, you know, I've seen you go to a lot of those concerts. For somebody that's never been to a Cole concert, what is that like?
You missed out, fam. Especially with the Dollar in a Dream tour. Tickets are $1. You pull up whenever he says. He announces it on Twitter. You get up, you pull up, you get in line, you know what I'm saying? And if you got there in time, you know what I mean, you should be able to get your ticket for $1. Then you pull back up for the show, or you stay out there all day. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I stay out there all day. I went to Houston, went to Dallas, went to New Orleans. New Orleans, I'm not gonna lie, was probably the livest J. Cole set that I went to, just because, you know, New Orleans people, man, you know, Louisiana people, man, they real soulful people, you know. I would say I always thought Chicago had the most soul, But yeah, Louisiana got something going on right down there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I usually go to Louisiana for the food, man.
Yeah,
Did you
the
get
food.
some of those beignets?
Yeah, beignets. I went to Oceana. I went, you know, a little mom and pop spots you see. You know what I'm saying? All that. I don't really like seafood like that, but I'll eat it when I go to New Orleans for sure. And it's bomb.
It's cooked all the way.
Right.
Been to Mardi Gras?
Yeah, for sure. Been to Mardi Gras. It was lit, but I can't help but remember I got hit in the face with some beats, trying to look cool, sit there, some shorties coming up and shit. And I guess a nigga hating from across the street. That shit hurt, fam. Like, I'm not gonna lie, nigga, eye watered up, but I had to keep it player, couldn't let it drop, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never gonna forget that shit. That shit, I got whipped in my eye with some beads, bro.
Everybody has. If you from the South, either from Mobile, Alabama, or wherever they do these, you might get hit in the face with a moon pie or some beads.
Yeah, them beads, bro, they ain't no joke, man.
Hey,
Ain't no
I'm
joke.
just glad you survived that. Because I've been hit in the face with beads and I had to go in.
Man, bro.
Hop on that ice pack. That ice pack gonna get you right. What were the women like in New Orleans? Because a lot of people know how Texas women are. I feel like they're just a different genre of women in the way they speak, you know, the way they talk to you. Are they aggressive? What are they like?
New Orleans woman is my favorite type of woman. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm a New Orleans Saints fan. You know what I mean? From Buffalo Wild Wings days. When the Saints would play, the women fans would come in there and turn the place out. You know what I'm saying? I had to respect that, man. I got much love in my heart for all women of New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? With that accent and that country ass ways. You know what I'm saying? I got plenty of love for her. I would say that's my favorite type of woman. I ain't gonna lie. They could cook. They gonna look out for you. They gonna tell you when you fucking up. You know what I'm saying? They gonna they just real. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's because Louisiana men is out there just, you know what I'm saying, putting that foot down like they supposed to. Big up to them if that's what they doing, but they women are of top tier. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely have to say that. Yeah, big ups to them. Can we get a round of applause for all the New Orleans women?
So New Orleans is top 5 fellas?
Definitely top 5, man. You gotta get you the right one. You know what I'm saying? Because every city got they, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you find the right one in New Orleans, you ain't gotta go nowhere else. Definitely. She gonna cook for you. She gonna clean. She gonna make sure you all right. She gonna talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Talk to you right with that slick talk too. It's a beautiful thing, man.
It's a beautiful thing, man. So, how we gonna end this off? It's a wild question, but it's the last question. What do you think about this OnlyFans flow if you feel like women just need to tap in? You feel like it's better and it's safer, you know, because the strippers are out there risking their lives, especially during this COVID. But do you feel like it's just another avenue for them to get some money?
OnlyFans. I mean, how do I feel about OnlyFans? I mean, it's whatever. If that's how you get your bread, and you can live with yourself at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Then that's how you get your bread. And you can live with yourself. Can you do it and not worry about what other people think? You worry about what other people think? I think it's really up to them. I mean, if they gonna pay for it, you know, and you don't see it's not gonna affect you any moral type of way. I don't see anything wrong with it. But if you're one of those moral type people, you know what I'm saying, and you hold yourself to certain standards, and you don't want to have your family out there bad, and you got family to think about and opinions to think about, it's probably not for you. You know what I'm saying? But if it's someone who ain't got no family, who ain't got nothing else or nothing better to do or nothing better going for themselves, then definitely do the OnlyFans, but don't half-ass it. You know what I'm saying? Give us the good content. You know what I'm saying? Put your all into it. You know, give us different scenarios. You know, show off your acting skills. You know, put your all into it, and that's what should happen, man. You know. I don't want to see no half-ass shit, you know what I'm saying? If I was paying for a subscription, I wouldn't like to see, feel like I'm being trapped, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna do it the best, you know? That's how I feel. That's how it should be on every level of anything that you do. If you do it the best.
Do it all the way.
That's it.
Hey.
That's all you gotta do.
We're going to have a million people answering that, but I feel like he put that in the right perspective. You know, he answered that with the finest regard. So, you know, how we going to end this off is, you know, tell everybody where you're located, how they can reach you. You might see somebody with that they got a horrible fade right now that needs you to do surgery.
Man,
so, yeah.
If you need your haircut saved, your barber been pushing you back, your barber don't really talk to you, don't really fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? Barber don't really know shit. He not really on shit. He not bossing up. You can find me at Collins Street, man. I-20 in Collins. Same street the Cowboys play on, man. You know? 20 in Collins, right behind the Shell gas station. Bardin Street. House of Fades. That's where I'm at, G. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop letting these whack-ass barbers make it, man. All right? Because they only making it because y'all letting them. You know what I mean? Stop letting them. Make sure your shit's right. Make sure your shit's crispy. Do you know what a good haircut looks like? Go on Instagram, you know? Compare, you know? Stop making these start paying these whack barbers, you know what I'm saying? Because now it ain't no hate, you know what I'm saying? If a barber is paying, if you getting paid $40 for a haircut and you fucking somebody up and they like the fuck up, hey, more power to you, brother. You know what I'm saying? More power to you. But we shouldn't be fucking people up, you know what I'm saying? Barbers should be looking at each other as colleagues, just like doctors do. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be looking at each other as competition. We all need to be having group meetings on how we can bring in new innovations and new ideas and new practices and get better. You know what I'm saying? And get paid more. That's how we bring value into our industry. But if you ain't about that, you just need to get out the game, bro. You wasting everybody's time. You wasting your time. You wasting your client's time. You wasting the shop owner's time. Like, if you ain't gonna put your heart into it and really do the best that you can do, just get out the game, bro. It's not for you. Barbering is gonna give you what you put into it. If you put your all into it, everything will change. It's simple as that. You gotta be patient with it. You gotta give it your all. If you coming in at a time where you can't give it your all and you got a family and shit, you gotta find out a way to still give it your all, bro. And it'll work out. It'll pay off. I promise.
Exactly. And there it is.
Man.
The Great Cutsby. Appreciate it, man. It's been an honor.
Yes, sir.
You know, I might have to get me a fade 2 more days. So, yeah, I hope y'all get y'all right too. Signing off, man.